my channel. Here we are going to be working on this building drawing question, and this is the floor plan as you can see on the screen. And then on this page here, we have the specifications. As we have here that figure 1.1 on the next page shows the floor plan of a residential building. Study the specifications given and answer the questions that follow. So specifications has to do with the details or the dimensions of every part of the building, starting from foundation, the floor, the walls, the doors, the windows, the roof, and then we have for the lintel. Then here we have the questions that we have to answer, as we are told here that draw to scale 1:100. Question A, the given floor plan. Question B, front elevation. And question C, section BB. Alright, so we are going to make use of this information to work on the floor plan and for other things that we are going to do, but we are starting with the given floor plan. Now let's come to the page where we have the given floor plan. So if you look at what we have here, so it consists of the part of or different parts of the building. So the room, the dining, the kitchen, the store, the bedroom, and so on. So we have everything together, but each of them has its own dimensions. And looking at the total distance on this horizontal line is 13,200, while on this width of the rectangle we have it to be 10,200. But you are going to see how I'm going to take the dimensions, and then the scale given is 1:100. That means we are going to divide each of these dimensions by 100. Now let's start and see how this can be done. So we are going to be taking the measurement one by one based on each part that we have here. So the first thing that we are going to do is that I'm going to make sure you have space, so on this side, and then place the plan up here. Let the plan be up here because we are still going to draw the front elevation. So then that will make your work easy. So just follow my instruction as I'm giving it here. So first of all, let's draw a vertical line. So we have a vertical line like this. Okay, then I will come up here and draw a horizontal line. So I will draw a horizontal line to this side. This, let's stop it here. Then we take the dimensions one by one. So let me bring the given plan here, and then we are looking at it together. So let's take the dimensions on the horizontal. So we have 3,600, 2,100, 2,700, 1,200, 3,600. So we take them one by one, and do not forget we are dividing each of them by 100. So if I divide 3,600 by 100, that will be 36. So from this point here, take a measurement of 36 millimeters. So this is 36 millimeters. Next we have 2,100, that will be 21. If we divide it by 100, so that's 21. So next we also have 2,700, so that will give us 27 if we divide by 100. Then the next one is 1,200, that will be 12 millimeters if we divide by 100. Next one we have 3,600, so we also divide by 100, and that will give us 36 millimeters. So this is 36 millimeters here. So we have taken those dimensions. Now let's come to this side. On this vertical side, first of all, so we are taking it from up here down. So that is from this point down. So that's how we are taking it. So we have 3,600. So we take 36 millimeters down. So from this point, so 36 millimeters. So this is 36 millimeters here. So next we have 1,800. So that will be 18 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 18 millimeters from this point here. So we take 18 millimeters down. This is 18 millimeters. Next we have 3,600. So that means we have 36 millimeters to take down from this point. So this is 36 millimeters. Okay, and then so looking at what we have here, we have the veranda here. So we have the veranda here, and the veranda, it goes beyond this rectangle. So we have it from here to here. Okay, so By my calculation, so I found that distance from this point to this point is 1200, and that will be 12 millimeters. So we have to come to this point here. So come to this point and we take 12 millimeters down. So 12 millimeters down, this is 12 millimeters. Okay, so we have taken all the measurement that we have there. So what we are going to do now, we have not taken all, so we still need to come and work on this side, particularly on this side. Looking at what we have here, so the distance that we have taken from here to here is also the same as distance from here to here with the veranda. So we only need to work on this side to get the dimension of this toilet and bath, and also to this toilet and bath. So we need to work on this. So we work on it one by one. So let's first of all, so we draw the horizontal line from this point. So take horizontal line to this side, and then so we come to this point here. So we also take horizontal line to this side, okay? And then so we come to this point and take draw a vertical line down. So draw a vertical line down here. So we have this, okay? So next, so let's draw this vertical line. So this vertical line, so if you look at this measurement from here to here, 3600, we also have 3600 here. So that goes together. So we just draw a vertical line from this point down. So we draw a vertical line from this point down here. Okay, so we have gotten that. Now, so let's come to this side. Let's come to this. Let's draw this line, because distance from here to here is also the same as distance from here to here. So let's draw a vertical line. So this is where we have it. So we take a vertical line down here like this. Okay, so it has to reach this point. So we also need to bring this down to this point. All right, so we have this now. So now, so let's look at the next thing that we are going to do. We have to draw a horizontal line. This horizontal line, so we have to draw it to touch this line. So this is the line. So we come up here and we draw horizontal line from here. So draw horizontal line from here, okay, to touch this line. So we have the horizontal line there. So next we also have a horizontal line from here to touch this line. So this is where we have it. So we draw the horizontal line from here to touch this line. Okay, all right, so we are moving on now. So let's come to this point. So we also have a vertical line here. So we have to draw this vertical line. So let's take it. So it is from this point that we have to draw the vertical line. So we draw it and we touch this line. So we also have this one also. So we draw a vertical line here to touch this line. Okay, and looking at what we have here, so around here we have that from here to here is 1200. So we need to take that measurement. So we take 12 millimeters down from this point. So 12 millimeters from this point, this is 12 millimeters. Okay, so here we draw horizontal line. So we draw horizontal line to touch this line. So draw horizontal line to touch this line. So we have this. All right, so we are done with all the measurements on that part. Now let's come to this side also. So for us to get this toilet and bath, so it is within here. So we have to take a measurement of 1800. So that is that will be 18 millimeters. If we divide by 100, 18 millimeters. So here is 18 millimeters. So here we draw a vertical line from this point to touch this horizontal line. Okay, so we are done with that. Now let's come to this side. So for this side, from this point here, we will take a measurement of 3,300. That is 33 millimeters. Then we take 1,200. 1,200, then we also have 33 at the end. Okay, so we are going to divide each of them by 100. So we start with that of 33 millimeters here. So this is 33 millimeters. So we have this. Okay, then next we have 12 millimeters. If we divide 1,200 by 100, so we have 12 millimeters. So next we also have another 12 millimeters down. So this is 12 millimeters. So the rest will be 33 millimeters, as you can see it here. So this is 3 millimeters here. Okay, so we are going to draw a horizontal line from this point. So here we draw a horizontal line from here to here. Okay, and then we come to this point. So we also draw a horizontal line, so like this, and then coming to this point, so we also draw a horizontal line here like this. Okay, so we have taken those measurements. Okay, so next, so we are told that from here to here is 1800. So we come on this line and we take a measurement of 18 millimeters. If we divide that by 100, okay, so then we draw a vertical line here. All right, so we have drawn all these lines, okay, as we are given in the plan, but this is not all. Okay, so all these lines that we have here, they represent the walls of the building, and they are the external part of the wall. If you look at the wall of a building, it has a thickness. If you look at it, there is an outer edge of the wall and there is an internal edge of the wall. So the outer edge and the internal edge, they both make the thickness of the wall. So these lines that we have produced here, they represent the outer edge or the outer part of the wall. So we now need to take the inner edge or the thickness of the wall. That is what we are to do now. So we now need to make use of the specifications. Very, very important. So in the specifications, as I've said, so it contains the dimensions of the wall, as we are told here for the walls. All walls 225 thick concrete hollow blocks with 12 mortar rendering on both sides. So with these dimensions that we have, so we are going to add this 12 and this 225, we add them together. Okay, so if we add 225 and 12 together, so that will give us 237. So that 237, we are going to divide it by 100. Every dimension that we have here will be divided by 100. So we divide 237 by 100, and that will give us 2.37. So we take the thickness of the wall as 2 millimeters. That's the next thing that we are going to do. So we are going to thicken all these walls. So let's start. Now, we start with this. Just look at the way I'm going to do it. So 2 millimeters each. So this is 2 millimeters. Okay. Then you come up here and take a measurement of 2 millimeters up here. Okay. So next, so we join them together. So we join them together like this. Okay. So we join them together. So here we have the thickness of this wall. So you are taking it inside, not outside. As I said, so the first line that we produced, they are for the outer edge of the wall. So now we are taking the measurement inside for us to have the thickness of the wall. So all these external lines, so you take the measurement inside. Okay, take the measurement inside. Just look at the way I'm going to do it. Now, so let's do the one on this side. So also 2 millimeters. So this is 2 millimeters here. Here we have 2 millimeters. So we come up here, we also take a measurement of 2 millimeters. Just take your time and follow me. Okay. Alright, so here we draw this line. So we add the thickness of this wall here. So let's do that of this part here. So this is also an external wall. So we take 2 millimeters inward. Okay. So we come to this side. We also take 2 millimeters inward. Okay. So I'm going to join this together. So I will join these 2 points together like this. Okay. So we join this together. Alright, so we have the thickness of that wall. So we also come to this side and do the same. So we take 2 millimeters inward. This is 2 millimeters. Okay. Then we come to this side here. So we also take a measurement of 2 millimeters. This is 2 millimeters. So we join them together to have the thickness of this wall. So alright, so here we join this together. Alright, so we have the thickness of that particular wall. Okay, so then here we have the beam here. So if you look at the given plan, there is a beam here in the veranda. This is it. So when you see short dashes line like this, that means it's a beam. So we have a beam here. Alright, so for this beam that we have here, the thickness is also the same as that of the wall. So we also take 2 millimeters here. Okay, so 2 millimeters, so inward here, and then here also we take 2 millimeters inward. Okay, so then we join them together to have the thickness of the beam. So here we have this. Alright, so then I also need to, alright, so we have the thickness of that wall. Okay, now, so the inner one, so the inner walls, so you can either take it to the right side or to the left side. Okay, but for this particular one here that I have here, I have to take it inside, because if I take it outside here, I'm increasing the measurements here. So I have to take it inside. So I will come to this point here. So take a measurement of 2 millimeters. It has to be inward, and then come here also. I will take 2 millimeters inward. Then I'm going to join this together. So we join this together like this. Alright, so then I will do the same thing here. So I have to take it inward. So we take 2 millimeters inward. Okay, there's 2 millimeters here. Then we come up here. So we also take 2 millimeters inward. Then we join this together. So we join this together. Alright, so we have that wall thickened. So that wall we have it thickened. Alright, so that's it. So next, so for this wall that we have here, for this one that we have here, for this one, so I'll just take it inward. So we take 2 millimeters inward. So this is 2 millimeters. And then I'll come to this end here and take 2 millimeters inward. So we join this together, so to make this wall thick. So we have this. Okay, so next, so we also have this one. So let's take this down. So we also take 2 millimeters here. So this is 2 millimeters. And coming here, so we also have 2 millimeters down. So we join this together, so to have the thickness of this wall. So it goes like this. Alright, so we have taken this wall. So we are moving on. So next, so let's work on this wall. So let's take this one, let's take it. So let's take it in. So 2 millimeters. So inside this. Okay, so we also come here. So we take 2 millimeters in. So this is 2 millimeters. And we join this together. So to make this wall thick. So we have this. Alright, so we have taken that wall. So let's look at this one. So for this, so we also take 2 millimeters in. Okay, and then we come here, we take 2 millimeters in. So this is 2 millimeters, and then so we join this together. So we join. Okay, so this wall is just from here to here, so we are not going to take it down. So we have taken that wall. So then we have this particular wall. So this goes down as this. So we take it. Let's take it inside here. So here we have 2 millimeters in here, and for this one we also have 2 millimeters in here. So we join this together. So we join this together. Alright, so we have this wall thickened. Alright, so then for this one, so let's take it down. So let's take it in here. So this is 2 millimeters. Okay, then here we also have 2 millimeters here. Then so we join this together to have the thickness of this wall. Alright, so we have this. Okay, so looking at what we have here, so we are left with this particular wall. So let's make it thick. So we also take 2 millimeters. So we take 2 millimeters here. So this is 2 millimeters. So coming up here, so we also take 2 millimeters. So we join this together. Okay, so we have taken, okay, we also have this particular wall here. So let's take it here. Okay, so take 2 millimeters. And coming up here, we also take 2 millimeters. So we join this together. Alright, so we have taken, okay, there is one here too. Alright, so we also take 2 millimeters. This is 2 millimeters. And then coming here, we also take 2 millimeters. So we join them to form this wall. Alright, so all the walls have been taken, as you can see it here. Alright, the next thing that we are going to do is to fix the windows. And the windows are different sizes. We have W1, W2, and then we have W3. So each of them has its own dimensions in the specifications. So here we have windows, all aluminum sliding. So that means all of them, they are of the same construction. Okay, it's only the size that is different, as we are told, all aluminum sliding. So they are sliding windows made of aluminum with glass. Okay, so W1 has a dimension, or has dimensions of 1200 by 1200, W2 900 by 900, and W3 600 by 600. Alright, so let's fix them. Do not forget, each dimension will be divided by 100. Okay, so now, so let's look at it. So we have here W1. Okay, so the dimension is 1200. So if we divide 1200 by 100, that will give us 12 millimeters. So you try as much as possible to place it in the middle of the wall. Don't have to measure it, just look at it as I'm going to do it here. So looking at it this way, so I can fix it here. So mark here, and they look at where you have, well, this is 12 millimeters. So you make this a thick line. Okay, so make this a thick line, and do the same thing here, a thick line. So now, so draw a line, so 2 lines here. So these 2 lines represent the frame of the window. They represent the frame of the window. So that is what they represent. So we have fixed this window. This is W1. We also have another W1 at this point here. So that means within here we have W1, which is 12 millimeters. So try to centralize it. So that's how we do it here. So this is 12. So I will just draw this line, and I will draw this line here. Then, so make this line. So draw 2 lines within this space. 2 lines within this space. Alright, so we have fixed that window. Next we have W2. Don't forget that dimensions for W2 is 900 by 900. So we divide 900 by 100. That will give us 9 millimeters. So try to centralize it. So here we have, this is 9 millimeters here. So draw this line. Okay, so draw this line. Okay, then so draw 2 lines here. Okay, so make the second one. Alright, so we have fixed that window. So, and let's look at this. So here we have a beam. At this point, when you see broken lines like this, or short dashes line, it means that it represents a beam. So we have a beam here. So let's do that at once, and it is within here. So we have the beam. So here, so just make short dashes line like this, and also here we make short dashes line here to represent the beam. So we have fixed the beam there. Next we have another W1. This is W1. So fix it here. Don't forget that dimensions for the W1 is 1200. If we divide that by 100, that will give us 12 millimeters. So here we have 12 millimeters here. As I said, that you are not to be taking the measurement of the midpoint of the wall. So just look at it and fix it there. So so we draw two lines here to represent the frame of the window. Okay, so that's the window, so we have fixed that. So another one, we have W1 here at this point. We have W3, we have W1. So I'm going to pause the video, so I'll fix some. So the same thing applies. So I'm going to pause the video and fix the rest, and when I'm done, I will come back and you see what I've done. Then we move to the next stage. Alright, so all the windows have been fixed. So then I want us to look at something here. So for the beams, so we have about 4 or 5 beams. So we have fixed this one, so which is here. Then we have one here, so we have a beam here. Okay, so let's fix that beam. So this is where we have it. So we use short dashes line to represent the beam. Okay, so we have fixed this beam. So let's do it here. Just make this short dashes line. So we have represented the beam there. Then we also have another beam here. So we have a beam here. Okay, so from the living room to the corridor. So it also has the same dimension as this one. So we just make this a thick line, and then we also make this line short dashes line, so to represent the beam. Okay, all right, so we have a beam here, and then so we also have a beam. So here, so we have a beam here from the corridor into this corner. So we have a beam. So this line here, so this line that we have here, so we make it short dashes line. Okay, so then we also do the same thing for this, so short dashes line. All right, so we have fixed the beam there. So next, so we also have the beam here at the veranda. So we have this horizontal one, this short one, and this short one. So let's fix it. So we have the beam. Then this beam also, within this beam, so we have a rectangular or a square column, so which we also need to fix here. So I'll come and show us as we proceed, or when we are done with this. Okay, we also need to make this line short dashes line, so to fix the beam completely. So take your time to do this, you don't have to rush. So understanding it and getting it done is all that you need. Okay, so we also need to make this line short dashes line. Then we also make this one short dashes line. Just look at the way I'm doing it. So on this side also we do the same thing. Okay, all right, so we have fixed the beams. Okay, now so we have a column here, a square column. So here in the middle here, so we have a square column here, is in the middle of this. So this is 60 millimeters. So let's get the midpoint. We have to fix it in the middle. So here we have 6 millimeters here. So that is 30 millimeters. So looking at that beam, I think it has a, looking at it, the dimension is not given. It is not stated in the specification, but you can just, as a square. So let's take 2 millimeters. Let's make it to be 4 mm. So 2 millimeters to this side and 2 millimeters to this side. Then so we make this, so we are going to draw this line. So I need to, so if you look at it, so it extends beyond the wall or the beam. So we, all right, so already okay, so let's take 2 millimeters. So 2 millimeters, so out toward this. So this is 2 millimeters here. Then we also take 2 millimeters from here. So this is 2 millimeters. All right, so make this line. So a thick line. So we also make this line a thick line. Okay, so Okay, so normally I'm supposed to take one outward, 1 millimeter outward, so I quickly correct. All right, we have fixed all the beams as we have seen it here. So I've also fixed the column. Okay, so now, so let's go and fix the doors. That is the next thing that we want to do. Now, so in the specifications, we also have the details of the doors are given. Here we have the different doors that we have here. We have the one of dimension 1200 by 2100, D2 900 by 2100, and then we have D3 750 by 2100 and D4 900 by 2100. All right, let me talk about the dimensions. So all the dimensions that we have here, okay, so these four 1200, 900, 750, 900, they are the width of the door. They are the width of the door. While this 2100 that we have all down here, they have the height of the door. Then for D1 is a metal door, D2 is a wooden flush door, D3 is also wooden flush door, and D4 is a metal door. Okay, so the materials are what we have here that I've stated. So now, let's start with D1. So we need to go back to the given floor plan. So here we have D1 here. So here we have double door single swing. Double door single swing. So D1 double door single swing, and the width is 1200. So we have to fix it. So looking at what we have here, so this is it. So here we have D1 here, so you can see it here. Okay, so so they are double door single swing. So move away a bit from this wall, and then so let's fix it here. So 12 millimeters. So first of all, take from here, so take 6, and then next we have another 6 making 12. So you make this line a thick line from here to here. So also make this line a thick line from here to here. All right, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to draw a line. So from this point, so 6 millimeters from this point up, 6 millimeters from this point up like this. Okay, then here also 6 millimeters from this point up. Okay, so now I'm not going to make my own. I'm not going to make it to be in curve form. So I'm going to make it to be in a straight line form. That's what I'm going to do. So whether you make it a curve form or you make it a straight form, no problem. So your work will be marked. So you're not going to be penalized for that. Okay, so just take note of what I just said now. All right, so at this point here, so I need to indicate this point on this line. So what I'm going to do now is that I will join this point, so together with this point like this, and this point also will be joined together with this point. So we have fixed this double doors. Okay, so that is D1. We have fixed it. Now, so let's fix another one. So here we have what we have. There's a door here, so D2. So D2 has dimension of 900 by 1200. So the width is 900. So we are making use of the width in the plan. Take note of that. So we use the width in the plan. So all the doors that we have to fix here in the plan or in the floor plan, we are making use of the width. So take note of that. So we have a door here. So the width is 900. That is D2. So we have to fix it here. So here we from this point, and I will take 9 millimeters to this side. So here I'm going to draw this line, and here I will draw this line like this. So I will take a measurement from this point, take 9 millimeters up from this point. So this is 9 millimeters. So draw a vertical line, then you fix this. So join these 2 points together to fix the door. So this is it. All right, so we have fixed this door. So we have fixed it now. It's as simple as I've done it here. Next, we also have the same type of door, D2, here in this room. So I'll just transfer this distance, and then I'll transfer this distance here. Okay, So here I will take a measurement of 9 millimeters up, so 9 millimeters. So draw a vertical line from here to here. Then I will fix this door. Just join these 2 points together like this. So we have fixed this door. Next, so there is a door. So there is a door. We have D3 here. And don't forget that D3. So for D3, dimension is the width is 750, and that will give us 7.5 if we divide by 100. So just make it 8 millimeters. So from this point, so we have D3 here. So make a mark here, and then so take 8 millimeters to this side. So this is 8 millimeters. So here we draw this line. Okay. Then we also draw this line, and then coming to this point, so we take a measurement of 8 millimeters by drawing a vertical line to where we have 8. So this is 8 millimeters here, like this. Then we join these 2 points together to fix this door. So join these 2 points together like this. So we have this now. So we have fixed this door. So I'm going to pause the video, fix the rest of the doors, and then I will come back and we see the next thing that we are to do. Alright, looking at what we have here, I've fixed all the doors as we are able to, you are able to see 2 or 3 that I fixed. So I fixed the rest of the doors. So the next thing that we are going to do is to take the walls, or to make the walls thick. So that's what we have to do now. So let's see how this can be done. So for this wall, so I'll make it a thick line from here to here. Okay, so I will also make this one a thick line from here to here, and then so coming here, so we are not going to tick it up to where we have the window, we have the door. So we tick it from here to here, and we also make this one a thick line from here to here. So I also need to make this a thick line. Okay, so we have this. So coming to this side, so we do the same thing by making this a thick line from here to here. Then we also make this also a thick line from here to here. Alright, so then on this side, so we make this line a thick line all through. So all through to this end. Okay. Alright, so then here also we also make it a thick line all through to this end. So we have this. Okay. Alright, so then let's come and do the same thing on this side. So make this also a thick line all through to this end, and then we'll do the same thing here. So from here to here, we make it a thick line all through to this end. So coming to this side, don't forget that we have a beam here. So we have to be careful with that, so that we not nullify the beam there. So alright, so we have done that. So coming to this side, so from here to this end, we have this, and from this point here to this end. Alright, so we are done with that. And then so within this part here, so we make this line a thick line from here to here, and also from here to this end we make it a thick line. Okay, so we have a short one here, so we also make this a thick line. So don't forget that there is a dot there, so you have to leave that unthickened. Okay, alright, so we have done that. Let's come here and do the same thing. We also have a door here on this side. Okay, there's a beam there, so we need to avoid it. So coming here also we do the same thing. Alright, so we have taken that. So let's do this one. So there is one here. Alright, so we have taken that one. So let's work on this one. Okay. So I can make this thick from here to this end. And then the same thing here. So from here to this end here. All right. Okay. So yeah, there is a beam here. So there's a beam here at this point. So I have taken it. I need to clean it and redraw it. All right. Um, so the beam here has been fixed. Okay. And then I've taken all the walls. So what we have next is to draw, and also, so you need to write each part, so what each part, what they are for. So we have bedroom here, dining, kitchen, store, bedroom, so you need to write that. Okay, then we have veranda here. So next thing that we are going to do is to draw the east projection. So east projection, so is the distance between the end of the ceiling and the wall. Distance between the end of the ceiling and the wall is what we call east projection. So east projection here is given as 600 in the specification under the roof. So what we are to do now is to so we are going to extend this line. So we extend this line, this horizontal line. So we extend it to this side. Okay, so extend it to this side here, and then extend this one to the, that's already extended. Okay, so this is not really showing. So I will come up here and extend this horizontal line, so to the left side and to the right side here. Okay, then I'm going to extend this vertical line. So I extend this vertical line on this side, so it goes up a bit like this, and then so this is already done. So I also need to draw this one to go a bit beyond this. Okay, so extend this also. Okay, all right, so we can now go on. We now take the measurement of 6 millimeters. So coming to this side, so we take 6 millimeters from here. If we divide that 600 by 100, we have 6 millimeters. Also from here, so take a measurement of 6 millimeters. So come to this side, so take a measurement of 6 millimeters here. Okay, so here also we take 6 millimeters from here, and then so coming here, so we have to also take 6 millimeters. There is 6 millimeters. So here we take 6 millimeters again, and here is 6. Okay, so I can just draw a vertical line to get that done. So here we take 6 millimeters. Yeah. All right, so let's draw these lines. At this point, I'm going to draw a vertical line. So it goes like this. So here I will draw a vertical line here, and here also I will draw a vertical line. So here I will draw a vertical line like this. Then coming here, I'm going to draw horizontal line. So horizontal line, so it goes like this, and then this also, so it goes like this. Okay. All right. So here also I also need to do the same thing by taking 6 millimeters down here. So this is 6 millimeters. So we draw this horizontal line. Okay. So from here to here. All right. So then, so we come up here. Okay. So we draw this horizontal line from here to here. Alright, so we have this. So next thing that we're going to do is to draw short dashes line. So for the east projection, so just do it like this. So as I've said, that east projection is this distance between the end of the ceiling and the external wall. So I've done this. We are going to do the same thing like this. So I'll pause the video and do it. When I'm done, you will see how it looks. Alright, so the east projection has been fixed, and then in conclusion, so you have to write floor plan, and the scale given is, or the scale that we use is 1:100. So you write it there. It's as simple as I've done it here. Thank you. Keep on practicing, and God bless you.